back talking about Armada again, which is, like I mentioned before, one of my favorite Transformers series. It's one of the first ones I actually watched front to back. And while talking about a brand new character that they came up with, like Demolisher, was always fun. Since this is me, we're going to come back with doing this with my favorite character. We're back with Optimus Prime. Now this is the deluxe size Optimus Prime. I can't remember what offhand they called their size classes in Armada. This size is basically a deluxe size class, so we'll just go with that. And this version of Optimus Prime is actually known as Bendy Optimus Prime. Reason being is this is one of the most articulated figures that we got out of this era. I mean, this was like early 2002, and this figure had not only a ball joint at the head that can look pretty much every which way you want, good arm articulation that goes in, out, everywhere you want to go, a waist rotation, good stuff down here in the legs, and an ankle tilt. The literal only piece of articulation this figure is missing is a wrist swivel, and really, that's fine that it doesn't have it. This thing is incredibly articulated, and honestly, it's just an all-around fun toy. It looks exactly like how it's supposed to from the show, every which way that it needs to. You can even open up his chest like you did in the show, except right there isn't a matrix, which I don't fully understand why, because the leader class version of this toy had it, so I guess I don't understand why they couldn't have at least, attempted to mold it in there. Doesn't make sense, and I wish that was there. But at the same time, I don't need to bitch that much. It's gonna be fine. Now, being that this guy was from Armada, he obviously came with a minicon, and it was his partner on the show. Run? Yeah, this was his partner in the comics, and you saw him with it in some promotional art or something, but this isn't who we're used to. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this guy. It's mostly because the wings stick out all the way here in the back, and the cockpit sticks all the way in the front. I can deal with the super tall alien head, but he's got a chest boner. But if it wasn't obvious what he turned into a little jet, so you just take a few steps to get over there, and there he is. Honestly, not a bad looking little jet. Got the minicom port right up there on the top. It's even got a flip-out landing gear that you can pull out. That's really nice. But wait, there's more. If you fold the wings the other way and then flip the tail fin, he becomes a little gun. It's kind of use your imagination kind of gun, because the barrel is, well, it's hard to see. But honestly, this is the mode that kind of makes me think that this minicon is alright, because looking at Optimus Prime with that, it honestly looks really cool. But still, this is not the minicon partner that we're used to for Optimus Prime. And unless you've got the leader class figure, there's no real way to get Sparkplug, unless you have a friend like I do who decided to send you a bunch of minicons randomly. So yes, Optimus Prime can now be with Sparkplug, and honestly, this looks really good. Now, Optimus Prime's minicon gimmick is interesting. You take one of the minicons you got right here, stick it right here onto this blue part on the back, and you push his arms up, and I don't even fully know how to explain it. It's just like a weird punching gimmick. I would say what I actually think it is, but then I would need to put a disclaimer on the front of this video saying that it's for 13 and older, and then things get all complicated, and look at that. We're talking about YouTube's slow demise again. Anyway, this is a really great figure, and I really am happy to have him. So let's head over to his truck mode. And here we have Optimus in his truck mode, and honestly, this looks really good. And if memory serves correctly, I'm pretty sure this is the very first time that Optimus Prime wasn't a flat-nosed truck. Not in toy form, of course, but in cartoon form, because before this, he was a fire truck, and before that, he was a monkey. So yeah, I gotta give it up for Armada. They really decided to go different for the designs. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. We need a lot more experimentation with Transformers these days. It can't just always be the same thing over and over again. So you can take your minicons that you've got for this guy, you can put them all over on the ports on him. He's obviously got the one on the top. You've got another one here on the back that you can slap one onto. And for some reason, he has a hitch here. I don't know if that would go with the trailer for the leader class figure, but there's a hole right next to it that you can stick the gun onto, and well, now he's just cutting around a couple of hitchhikers. But yeah, guys, I'm very happy to have this guy in my collection. He'll go great on the Optimus Prime shelf I have. So that's been another video from me, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been 01 Transfan, the #1. I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy, guys.